Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 lifts that trigger the bro form police. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. If you need coaching or a phone consultation, check out the link below. And before I get into that topic, somebody left a comment yesterday saying, dude, stop wearing such big baggy shirts. What are you trying to hide? I'm like, I'm not trying to hide anything. Go over to my Instagram at Ben the Barman, and you can see sexy pictures of the big, hairy, ugly dude. What do you want me to do? Strip you fucking weirdos? All right. 4 lifts that trigger the bro form police. And what do I mean by this? Well, over the years, I've noticed that if you post one of these lifts or you perform it in the gym, invariably you're going to get somebody that goes crazy. They're going to comment, they're going to tell you you're doing it wrong, or they're kind of be like, why are you doing it like that? Are you all right up here? So I'm going to get into them. You do these into the gym, and I've made a video on some of these before. Post a video on Instagram or whatever, and somebody's nuts are going to just shrivel up so tight with anger that they can't contain themselves. All right, number 1. Bulldozer laterals. What are bulldozer laterals? Well, bulldozer laterals, if you search Massive Iron, if you go over the main page of Massive Iron and you search in the channel search button for bulldozer laterals, you'll see me doing a superset. Basically, a regular lateral, you start with your arm at the side and you do this, right? And it starts from a pretty poor leverage position. You're not really able to generate a lot of speed. I don't like that. I don't like the leverage position of a conventional lateral. I feel it places too much strain on my shoulders. So I started a bulldozer lateral where I would start the lateral with my hand on the opposite leg. So I feel a little bit more power and a little bit more leverage. I'm able to generate a little bit more power. But beyond that, it just feels better on my shoulders. It feels better on my shoulders. So I do bulldozer laterals, and because you're starting with your hand on the opposite leg and you're generating a little bit more power, somebody usually gets their underwear tightly up their ass crack and can't handle it because it's different from what they've seen, and you're cheating and something is wrong and you're an idiot, and so on and so forth. But the reason why I do them, again, is because the poor leverage position of a conventional lateral tends to place a lot of stress on my shoulders. When I bring my hand in across my body a little bit and do a lateral from that position, I'm able to have a more leverage-friendly position. It feels better on my shoulders. I'm more explosive, and I feel like I'm recruiting more muscle fiber. So if you don't like it, don't do it. But I guarantee if you do it and you post it on social media, someone's little titties are going to get hard nipples, and they're going to get all excited and tell you you're a fucking idiot. All right, number 2, the Spoto press. Okay, Eric Spoto. Spoto. However you pronounce his name. I believe it's Spoto. So for many, many years, I benched, and I only brought it like a couple inches off my chest. Just felt better on my shoulders, right? And, Eric Spoto would do the same thing. But people that don't know Eric uses that lift or that variation, if they see you benching and stopping 2 to 3 inches off your chest, they go ballistic. They get a heart attack. Again, their testicles shrink down in rage to these little grapefruits, and they get ready to explode like a neutron star that's been penned up for too long, right? Eric is one of the strongest men in the world. It's just simply a bench variation. But so many people fear if you do not bring the bench press down to your chest that you're going to die, or you're inferior, or you're an idiot, and it'll definitely enrage the bro form police. All right, 3rd lift. Extensions, tricep extensions with elbow rotation. What are we talking about? Okay, so the bro, the way it goes, the bro's doing the tricep extensions, and the elbows are stapled to the sides like this, and they're doing the extensions, and it has to be, your elbows have to be stapled to your side because that's proper form. And if you don't obey proper form, you're not going to get the maximum amount of tricep stimulation. You know what? You're full of shit. The function of the long head of the triceps has 2 functions: rotation and extension. 2 functions. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine talking about actual biomechanics of a muscle group? Instead of making shit up, okay, the long head of the triceps has two functions, rotation and extension. So when I do skull crushers, I rotate back, rotate, extend. Rotate, extend. When I'm doing cable tricep extensions, I rotate up, rotate down, and extend. Rotate up, rotate down, and extend. A little bit of rotation is okay, but invariably, again, you're going to get the bros that see that on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and they can't handle it because if your arms aren't stapled to your side, you're cheating. You're not using proper form. It's not strict form, and your triceps are not going to swell up like the balloons I have right here. You know, all that kind of horseshit. All right, lift number 4. And this is one that causes me more grief than anything else. Dumbbell rows from the floor. We all know what a pendley row is, all right? A pendley row is a barbell row performed off the floor, okay? If you do a dumbbell row off the floor, all of a sudden, people fucking freak out. They go crazy. They don't know how to handle it. They get all excited. And when they see me taking a dumbbell row off the floor and exploding it off the floor, holy shit. You think it was the greatest crime ever committed in lifting. You not only did a row off the floor, which you set the dumbbell down, and you're reducing your time under tension, therefore you're completely ruining the exercise, dear sir. Right, but you're exploding back. You're exploding. You're using momentum. You know what? Exploding off the floor is not using momentum, dipshit. It's not using momentum. It's generating power. If you fear power generation, when you're in the hole in a squat, what do you do to get up? You generate maximum amounts of power. When you are pulling a bar off the ground, aka a deadlift, what do? You generate a maximum amount of power. When the bar's on your chest, dear sir, and you need to push it off your chest, aka a bench press, what do? You explode with power. A dumbbell's no different. If it's on the ground or whatever, exploding it is not the enemy. Power generation is not the enemy in lifting, okay? Stupid cheating can be counterproductive if it takes away some stress and some time under tension, but pulling a dumbbell off the ground and driving your elbows back and getting a good contraction in your lats and in your back is not cheating. And you know what? When you're doing heavy dumbbell rows, setting it down is actually a little bit better on your lower back because holding that sucker for an extended period of time, when you're doing heavy dumbbell rows like I'm doing from 150s to 270s or whatever I've done in the past, if you try to hold that off the ground, you're going to place a lot of strain on your lower back, and it's not worth it. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.